People give me a story like that. I'm like, see, here's the problem with that plan. You could walk outside and get hit by a truck tomorrow. You got to be careful about delaying things for that. So anyway, I think, if you believe in Moore's Law, which I do, you believe that whatever data consumption you want to project for 5 years from now, aggregate data consumption, you're wrong. It will be more.
Couldn't agree more.
You want to project what devices will look like. So Nick's holding an iPhone. I don't know which one. Looks like a 9.
If it's mine, it's new.
All right, or 10. So that form factor, in 10 years, we will look back on that form factor and we will think it's really funny. Looking at a couple cameras in here, these form factors will look really funny in 10 years.
I just don't understand how people don't understand. It's history.
Right. So
do you know how rad as fuck the Walkman was? I know you do.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it was just like the crazy.
You couldn't believe it.
The Razor phone was the single most important status item. Seth, you're old enough. I'm impressed. Yeah, people are unbelievably confused about how it actually works.
So what we do, is we look at the world and we try to think about where that's going to be in 5 or 10 years. And then, to the point about preservation versus, innovation or disintermediation, we got to be the ones to disintermediate ourselves.
100%.
And that's a very hard task. But if you're worried about cannibalization in your core business, you should be the one cannibalizing your core business, or someone else will do it for you.
Something I said to a buddy a long time ago that I use a lot, it was the first time I said it and I'll never forget. I said, look, I'd rather put myself out of business than have somebody else do it for me.
Exactly.
It's exactly right.
Yeah. And when I got to the record business in 94, the first thing we did was launch websites, which was innovative,
right,
and start thinking about how we can do digital distribution. By the way, we didn't do such a great job, but we were trying really hard.
Yeah, I mean,
so
in the
we
early
weren't
days,
surprised when the Napsters came along. We were prepared for it, and we were best positioned than anyone.
How do you think about blockchain? Forget about Bitcoin and all that stuff. Blockchain.
Look, I think the notion of a widely distributed network, for computing is fine. The problem with the blockchain technology is, so far anyway, for you to create the additional nodes, you have to create an incentive for people to create the nodes.
That's right.
And so far, the incentive has been currency.
That's right.
And so if you have something that on the one hand has no owner and is highly distributed, on the other hand has no built-in incentive, a bit of a question. The internet had a built-in incentive, which is I want to express myself, or I want to transact, or I want to have you come see something.
It was human.
But it's hard to know in the absence of currency how you're going to make the blockchain work. And then when companies talk about it, I'm convinced, when big companies start, people talk to us in the game space about it all the time. When I apply blockchain technology to the video game business, I'm like, please tell me how that works. And it's not sarcastic.
I get it.
I'm very interested.
You just know that they're putting hyperbole around a statement.
And
I agree with you 100%.
And so right now, do I believe in cryptocurrency?